One phone, one Ironman, one goal, the Questcape. The goal of this account is simple. Complete every quest in old school RuneScape while playing exclusively on mobile. Every quest, every skill, every boss, and every grind will be done using nothing but my phone. No PC, no mouse, just mobile. Can it be done? There's only one way to find out. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to Mobile-Only Ironman.
Welcome back. Last episode, we wrapped up Client of Kurend and survived the absolute chaos that was Pandemonium, earning ourselves some valuable quest progress along the way. Today, it's time to keep the adventure rolling. We've got more quests, more questionable decisions, and probably a few moments where I wonder why I thought playing entirely on a phone was a good idea. Let's jump in and see which adventures Gielinor has in store for us today. To kick things off, we're continuing Pirate's Treasure. Our next stop is Karamja, so we hop aboard the ship and set sail from Port Sarim. It's our first real trip to the tropical island, famous for its jungles, pirates, and if you're an Ironman, realizing way too late that you forgot to bring something. Let's see what trouble awaits us on the other side. I buy a Karamja rum from the general store. I pick 10 bananas from the nearby plantation and speak to Luthus, who hires me to work on the plantation. Outside his hut is a shipping crate. I hide the bottle of rum inside the crate, then fill it with bananas so customs never suspects a thing. It's honestly one of the most ridiculous quest solutions, and somehow it works. Luthus ships the crate back to Port Sarim while paying me 30 coins, meaning the return trip basically pays for itself. Before leaving, I catch a few shrimp to knock out an easy Karamja diary task, then sail back to Port Sarim. Back in Port Sarim, I stop by the fish store and grab a white apron. I put it on, talk to the food store owner, and get hired immediately. Once I'm allowed into the stockroom, I search the banana crate and recover my precious bottle of rum. I return the rum to Redbeard Frank. Frank rewards me with the key to One-Eyed Hector's chest, located upstairs in the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock. We'll finish Pirate's Treasure the next time we're in Varrock. But first, it's time for an easy 10,000 coins. We make our way to the Stronghold of Security, where a little dungeon crawling comes with a pretty generous payday. The Stronghold of Security is an ancient dungeon hidden beneath Barbarian Village. As you make your way through its 4 levels, magical gates test your account security knowledge. Survive it all, and you'll be rewarded with a nice 10,000 coins. While in Varrock, we continue Vampire Slayer by talking to Dr. Harlow and ask him how to kill a vampire. Unfortunately, he refuses to share his expert knowledge until we buy him a beer. So, after making this extremely professional transaction, Harlow gives us a wooden stake and a stake hammer. He explains that we'll need to weaken the count before driving the stake through his heart. Continuing Pirate's Treasure, we head upstairs and search Hector's chest. Inside, we find an old pirate message containing the final clue to where his treasure is buried. We'll have to make our way to Falador to dig it up, but that'll have to wait until the next time we're in the area. Before leaving Varrock, we stop by Aubrey's rune shop and deliver the research package to Aubrey, making a little more progress in rune mysteries. Next up, we start Children of the Sun. At first, this seems like a simple short quest, but it actually sets up one of the biggest storylines in old school RuneScape. Today, Varrock is hosting an important diplomatic event. Representatives from the kingdom of Varlamore have traveled all the way here to strengthen relations with Varrock. Varlamore has stayed isolated from the rest of Gielinor for years, so this is kind of a big deal. Of course, if there's one thing RuneScape loves, it's turning peaceful meetings into complete chaos. We meet Noah and Alina, who think something feels off about the guards protecting the delegation. So instead of grabbing a sword and solving everything the usual way, we're actually doing a little detective work. As we walk around Varrock, we start inspecting the guards one by one. Some have the wrong equipment, others are standing where they shouldn't be, and before long, it's pretty obvious that not everyone here is who they claim to be. Honestly, Varrock might want to rethink its security hiring process. After gathering enough evidence, we report everything to Sergeant Tobin. Sure enough, we've uncovered a group of bandits disguised as royal guards. Their goal wasn't to rob anyone. They were planning to assassinate one of Varlamore's most important religious leaders during the diplomatic visit. If they had succeeded, it could have destroyed the relationship between Varlamore and Misthalin before it even began. Once the plot is stopped, Prince Itzla Archon personally questions one of the captured bandits. It's a nice reminder that this wasn't just a random attack. Someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes, and this is only the beginning of a much bigger story. Even though this quest is really short, it's actually one of the most important introductions to Varlamore. It lays the foundation for future quests and gives us our first real look at the kingdom and its people. And just like that, Children of the Sun is complete. Next up is Romeo and Juliet. We're starting this quest in Varrock Square, where we find Romeo looking absolutely miserable. He tells us he's in love with Juliet, but their families don't approve of the relationship. And instead of handling the situation himself, Romeo asks us to go speak to her. So apparently, today we're not just an adventurer, we're also a relationship counselor. We head over to Juliet's house, just west of Varrock, and find her upstairs. Juliet explains that her father refuses to let her be with Romeo, but she believes Father Lawrence might have a plan to help them. So we make our way over to the church northeast of Varrock. Father Lawrence comes up with a perfectly reasonable plan. Juliet will drink a special potion that makes her appear dead. Her family will believe she's gone, and once she wakes up, she'll be free to run away with Romeo. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this plan. Father Lawrence sends us to the apothecary in southwest Varrock because he can make the potion we need. The apothecary agrees to help, but he needs a cadaver berry. Luckily, we can find some just southeast of Varrock. We grab the berries, bring them back, and the apothecary makes the cadaver potion. Then it's back to Juliet. We give her the potion, and she drinks it without asking too many questions. Juliet falls into a deep sleep, and her family believes she has died. Now we head back to Romeo to tell him the plan worked. Unfortunately, Romeo completely misunderstands the situation. He hears that Juliet is dead and immediately gives up on the entire relationship. Even after we explain that she's only pretending, Romeo decides he's already moved on and starts talking about Juliet's cousin, Philippa. So after all that running around, potion making, and fake death planning, Romeo changes his mind in about 5 seconds. And with that, Romeo and Juliet is complete. Next up is Gertrude's cat. We start this quest just outside Varrock, where Gertrude is worried about her missing cat, Fluffs. So naturally, instead of fighting demons or saving the world, today we're becoming a professional cat rescuer. Gertrude tells us that Fluffs has been missing for a few days, and she thinks her sons, Shylop and Willow, might know where she went. We head into Varrock and find the boys hanging around the square. Of course, they know exactly where Fluffs is, but they're not giving us that information for free. After paying them, they finally tell us that Fluffs is somewhere around the lumberyard northeast of Varrock. Before heading to the lumberyard, we make a stop at the Varrock Museum to complete the natural history quiz. A brief lore on the natural history quiz. Varrock Museum recently expanded its collection and filled the basement with exhibits featuring creatures from across Gielinor. Orlando Smith needs our help checking that the information on each display is accurate, so we'll be studying everything from penguins and terror birds to dragons and calphites. Basically, we've gone from adventurer to unpaid museum intern, but at least we get some hunter and slayer experience for passing the quiz. Next up, we're taking on Daddy's Home, a short mini-quest that introduces us to the construction skill. We start in northeast Varrock, where we meet Marlo at the Varrock Estate Agency. Marlo is trying to promote the construction skill, but apparently handing out a brochure isn't enough. He needs someone to renovate an actual house and prove what construction can do. And naturally, that someone is us. Marlo sends us to the home of Old Man Yarlow, located just southeast of the estate agency. Yarlow's house has definitely seen better days. The furniture is broken, the walls are damaged, and the entire place looks like it hasn't been renovated since the first age. Yarlow explains that he doesn't have the money or the ability to repair everything himself. Marlo has offered to renovate the house for free, using it as a demonstration of his construction services. Of course, by Marlo will renovate it, he actually means we'll renovate it while Marlo stays comfortably inside his office. Our first job is to clear out the old furniture and remove the damaged parts of the house. Once everything is stripped down, Yarlow gives us the furniture plans showing exactly what needs to be rebuilt. We head to the lumber yard. We gather our planks, bolts of cloth and nails. We chop down a dead tree for an easy diary task, and then while in the area, we complete the Gertrude's cat part. We find Fluffs. She looks completely fine, but she refuses to come down, because apparently rescuing a cat means negotiating with it first. We give her a bucket of milk, but that still isn't enough. So we make her a seasoned sardine by combining a raw sardine with some dougal leaves. After feeding her, Fluff still refuses to leave. At this point, we realize she isn't stuck up here because she's hungry. She's waiting for one of her kittens. We search through the nearby crates until we find the missing kitten hiding inside. Once we bring the kitten back to Fluffs, she finally decides it's time to go home. We then return to Yarlow's home, and one by one, we rebuild Yarlow's furniture and repair the damaged sections of his home. We put together a new bed, replace the broken furniture, and give the old man a house that is finally comfortable enough to live in. For someone with no previous construction experience, we're doing surprisingly well. With the renovation finished, Old Man Yarlow is extremely grateful. He finally has a proper home again, while Marlo gets the perfect demonstration for his construction business. We return to Marlo and tell him the job is complete. As our reward, we receive some construction experience and a crate filled with useful building supplies. More importantly, we now understand the basics of construction, removing old furniture, gathering materials, and building new objects in designated spaces. So, despite the suspicious title, Daddy's Home is really a wholesome little story about helping an elderly man repair his house. We returned to Gertrude, and thankfully, Fluffs and her kitten made it back safely. For helping her, Gertrude rewards us with some cooking XP, food, 1 quest point, and most importantly, our very own kitten. This little kitten might not look like much right now, but cats become surprisingly important later on. They can catch rats, help with several future quests, and eventually grow into one of RuneScape's most iconic companions. We just have to remember to feed it, because losing Gertrude's cat immediately after completing Gertrude's cat would be slightly embarrassing. And with that, Gertrude's cat is complete. That'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.